Season 1, Episode 9. Ed, and Eddie. Ed too many. In this episode, pretty much, it's where all three Eds are looking for a 4-leaf clover for good luck. And so, pretty much what happens is, Ed, they're all looking for one. And then, pretty much, everyone's looking for some luck. Ed found some, but it turns out it's a baby blue gemstock, rare flower. And pretty much what happened here is they decided to go inside because Ed was hungry. They all decided to make pizza, which was kind of hilarious, God. But while they're going over to the house, really, Sarah and Jimmy are all playing around. And pretty much what happens is here is where pretty much Double D gives her the flower because he feels sorry what the two other Eds did to them. So what happened here is pretty much both of these Double D gives Sarah the flower, and pretty much what happens here then is pretty much Sarah immediately falls in love, and Jimmy says, "Sarah?" And then pretty much they're making pizza and everything. Ed and Eddie are both messing up. Double D's doing it hard work. Sarah knocks on the door. Double D answers, and pretty much starts getting creepy. And then they both eventually realize they have a crush. Sarah has a crush on Double D, and then Double D realizes it the second they said it. And she's a good speller. But what happens here is then pretty much they try to take him, and then we cut to Jimmy where just feeling lonely and sad. And then pretty much we're here. Pretty much we go back to them in the bushes trying to get away from Sarah, but then she keeps popping up. She's doing really good. Of course, for each time she gets just way more angry when Eddie just keeps interrupting. And then the poem comes where Eddie gives her and says, Double D made a poem for you. And he said, oh. She says, get lost. Oh. And then she immediately says, hey! And then she drops to the ground when no one's there, since technically it's cartoon logic. And anyway, they've been trying to make more and more dinosaur statues. Right now they were only on the foot. Which, wow, could you imagine if they actually did make a full dinosaur statue? That would be very impressive. But besides all that, Sarah immediately comes in, interrupts it, and causes the whole entire statue to get destroyed, which was only a foot. But pretty much, for these characters, it's pretty much them all fighting, arguing. Sarah is always cutesy, creepy on Double D. And so, what pretty much happens here is, the cement actually dries all over Double D, and then Sarah keeps playing with love hearts and a flower necklace. The other two Eds go decide to get Jimmy. And while during these times, it was when Johnny and Jimmy were together, pretty much was just getting madder and madder, and then stomping on flowers because Jimmy's getting madder. Johnny thinks we're playing tag, so he immediately says, tag, you're right, and then runs really fast. And then we re-cut back to them, both Eds, with Jimmy, and he says, where are you looking at, joke? Dorks. Yeah, that was actually very hilarious. But pretty much here, though, is where they're fighting, and then, well, of course, it's really not that great. Jimmy loses, and then they're just putting a bucket over his head. Sarah is pretty much Double D showing her a surprise. They celebrate each other, and then pretty much he says, oh, hey, Sarah. Hey, Jimmy. You want to go over to my house and play? Sure. Pretty much Sarah completely forgot the second they saw her. Of course, really, Sarah was way back to normal. Now, let's discuss a few things. I definitely love all the jokes and gags they had for this episode, but I have to call this episode a meh. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really a big fan of this episode, but it was still great. Honestly, I think this episode was actually foreshadowing since episode 1, when Double D was showing love hearts in his eyes when they first met Sarah. Well, in the show that was. But pretty much for this, these characters are honestly very hilarious. It's kind of very quick and simple, the way how they pretty much just simple. So it didn't really work out quick. But I guess they had to do it because the episode was just going on way too long, so pretty much they had to cut it short and make it quick and simple. But really, at the end of the episode, Eddie just drops a 4-leaf clover, and then pretty much, well, Johnny grabs it, a $20 bill came up next, and he says, that's our luck. And nobody says, This is always our luck. They always have bad luck. But really, at the end, they're hungry and everything because they really did not make no pizza. It was a mess, though. I blame Eddie and Ed for it. But for real, though, this was actually like a simple, really episode thing. I wasn't really too fond, but it's not bad either. It had tons of gags. Like, pretty much Ed says, "I'll get in the way and make a mess" with the pizza thing before they even get to the house. And with the dose, sauce, everything, this was indeed a good episode, though. It's not great or good, it's just a meh. But anyway, though, I hope you all did enjoy this one, because we're about to head to the Big 10 in 3, 2...